My first stop on my African journey was Cape Town. Cape Town is located in South Africa. My next stop, I went to the Castle of Good Hope, South Africa. Then I did a little bit of swimming at Camps Bay. It was really fun. Then I went to the aerial cable-to-cable mountain. My next stop was to the KALAHARI Transfrontier Park. The Kalahari Desert. Thousands of years ago, the Kalahari Desert was thriving with life, and there were many, many lakes there. This is the KALAHARI Transfrontier Park. I saw many animals, such as this giraffe. I saw a lot of antelope, and I saw cheetahs. They are really fast in person. The black maned lions. Their size, although they sometimes tend to be slightly larger than their golden maned counterparts. And then, my next stop, I visited Chobe National Park. Chobe National Park is located in Botswana. The hippo. The name hippopotamus means river horse and is often shortened to hippo. The rhino. Despite being big and bulky, western black rhinos can move quickly and had been recorded at speeds as high as 55 kilometers per hour. Gray heron. The gray heron, or Ardea cinerea, is the largest heron in Europe. In flight, the neck is folded back and wings are bowed. The lilac-breasted roller bird. The lilac-breasted rollers are found throughout southern and eastern Africa. Their range extends from the Red Sea coast of Ethiopia through to southern Africa. The sable antelope. Because of habitat destruction and poaching, it is also one of the most endangered. The sable is a rotund, barrel-chested antelope with a short neck and a long face. The zebra. Zebras are several species of African equids, united by their distinctive black and white striped coats. Their stripes come in different patterns unique to each individual. And my next stop, I visited Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls, also known as Masi Owa Tunya, or the smoke that thunders, is positioned almost exactly halfway along the mighty Zambezi. While I was there, I stopped at Victoria Falls rest stop and I went bungee jumping. Then, after that, I went to the African rainforest. Meanwhile, I went to the Zambezi River, a very large river that I followed the coast of it up from Malawi. Then I went up through Tunisia. And after that, I went up to Burundi. And finally, I followed up to Rwanda. And I reached Kabale Forest National Park. The blue Morpho. The blue Morpho is among the largest butterflies in the world, with wings spanning from 5 to 8 inches. That is very large for a butterfly. The green broadbill. Its color of foliage green provides great camouflage in the rainforest. Tree climbing lions. One theory is that the big cats climb trees to avoid the irritating tsetse fleas, but is not 100% on that theory. Another one is that they like the cool air blowing to them on top of the trees. My next stop is Nairobi, Kenya. This is the wealthy part of Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi, Kenya's wealth is known as the century of contrast, such as wealth and poverty. Sadly, this is the poverty part. And when I was there, I got permission to climb the tallest tower in Nairobi, the UAP Tower. And this was my view, an amazing view from the top of the tower. I was very excited when I finally reached the top. This is Mogadishu. I visited the Mogadishu Cathedral Church. At the beginning of the Civil War, the cathedral was bombed. It was very sad. This is what the cathedral looked like when it was first built in 1928. This is the Talata Durajurka Tasol. I thought this looked very interesting, so I put it in this video. Now, this is the Bakara Market. It is the biggest market in the nation. You could buy from produce all the way up to clothing and even more. It's an amazing market. My next stop was to Timbuktu. Timbuktu architectural design is very, very fascinating in my eyes. The Dingaroo Mosque, it's a famous learning center of Malay built in 1327. That was the end of my trip. I traveled all the way north to Somalia, all the way across Africa to Mali, and then I traveled all the way from Mali, all the way across the ocean to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That was my fascinating trip to Africa.